Good afternoon, Swirly Nation. And we are live from the UPMC Mario Lemieux Sports Complex here in Cranberry, PA, just outside of Pittsburgh, for the second of back-to-back games today against the Chicago Fury. Fury with a 4-1 victory this morning, bright and early at 9:30 a.m. That's early for me anyway. A guy like me gets up at the crack of noon more often than not. Penguins are 1-5 against the Chicago Fury team in their matchups this year as they're swirling around their own zone in the warm-up, sending a message to the Penguins, trying to get their legs fired up from the hotel. The Penguins in their standard rugby scrum chant. Oh, and they're going to give a hero intimidation back and forth here. Big sports day in the world today. Two games, of course, here between these two teams. You've got a couple football games. You've got a big ticket on the UFC tonight. I may be couch-ridden the rest of the afternoon after this one is all said and done and just dial into a nice sporting evening. But we have duties here at Cinnamon Swirl TV, and we're going to bring it to you. Jeremy Evans, play-by-play man extraordinaire and legend, one of the founding members of Cine Swirl Network broadcast. Cannot be here again. It's a shame. I mean, he does a bang-up job. A big passion of his. Calling the youth sports. Watching his kid, and that's where he is. He's in Cleveland with Squish. Puck is down. Jeremy has all these sponsorships. I don't have them. Usually lists a starting lineup. We can see who's out there. Going back is Julius with Star. And we've got some lines switched up here as they put the bingo balls in the old bingo machine, and it's Filiagi, Evans, and Real up front, and they'll get the go. Interesting to see what the rest of these lines look like here in game two. We've seen this before. I think this is the way this line anyway, started at the start of the year. They had some magic together and were able to. Here we go, Filiagi in all alone almost as he streaks in, and he tries a twister doodle toe drag into the middle to the traffic and is smothered by two defenders as they close in on him. That's a tough play to make. And you got to hand it to the guts of Luca Filiagi to cut inside there. There's going to be a penalty on the play. It's going to be tripping. It's a tough call, I think, for that young man in there. He's just kind of closing down the play as he tried to cut into the players, and there's going to be contact on that, no doubt. And here we go. The Penguins win the draw. Austin Wu wins it, then sets it up, gets it back to the point as he's looking for seam passes, gets it through. Carter Schub in front off his skate, and he's on his belly, and he's reaching. Try to corral that thing. Wu again coming off the flank on his strong side. Misses the net, and the play will get up the wall as Ofterheide spins off and attacks in, and it's right into the rebound. Pushing around, the goaltender did not like Schub getting in there. Great play by Ofterheide there. Little swivel move. Peels off the defender and attacks off that flank. He wasted no time. Couple hard steps into the net, generates a shot. Penguins here still on this power play. Of course, minute and a half power plays here. Penguins still on the power play. Armstrong retrieves the puck down low, and now they're trying to set it up, and that was read by Campbell. Get a look at Campbell again. He's been an absolute bear of a player in every game they've played, and this time William Hanner into game two comes up huge on a shorthanded 2-on-1, and Campbell, he doesn't miss often. Hanner able to get a piece of it Deflects up over the net, and the Pens back into the offensive zone here on the power play, trying to set up. We're going to need some more support here. Try and get this puck back. Kaminski comes down the wall, keeps it alive to Carter. He moves his leg to get out of traffic. Kaminski now get under pressure. Just unable to corral it here. There's a nice touch by Campbell on the clear, and it's in alone to Evan White, who's hauled down by Tino Villela as they're both reaching for the puck. Tripping, going the other way. I'm going to have to go to the stats here, and yep, just as I suspected, tripping. Probably 98% of the calls at this age. I would guess 98.2%. Sorry, I was off. I was off on the stat. It's 98.2% of penalties at this age is tripping. I like to get it right. And us here at Cine Swirl TV as a stats department that I can't let down. Can't let Swirly Nation down either, as we are now 4-on-4. Foyt out of the box. The power play starts now for this Fury team that moves the puck oh so well. They spread the zone. Foyt just gets the legs spread, good low base, carves it in. Puck finds its way back to Foyt again as he attacks down the wall. I'll have to get crafty here as Star gets onto this puck. I don't know, he's taking his time getting to that thing, but it worked out as he stayed on it. And here goes Cam Evans down the left side, pops it into Filiaggi, and it's turned over, and here they go. Filiaggi falls down and crashes into the end wall. We got a 5-on-3 rush going the other way. Cam Evans comes back, and he goes right where he's supposed to, right to the middle, and cuts off that play, getting to the inside as they try to set up this power play here with 40 seconds left. Good read by Ofterheide to pick it off, and I don't know what is the call here. It's interference, but I don't know where it happened. I missed it. Merlot for interference. I missed seeing the play. So a great opportunity here now for Fury, the Chicago Fury, to get to work on this 5-on-3. Ofterheide, Real, and Julius on the ice, and they've got their big guns out there. Keep an eye on Campbell, 88 right here. He's kind of like a Patty Kane, a jack of all trades. He can get it all done. And there it is. He finds a seam pass to the back door. Campbell distributes the puck. And they stay on the power play after this. This big line, these are big top 5 guys on this team, I would say, that can execute and connect and skate and move pucks. And they made no mistake early on that 5-on-3 opportunity, working that seam pass to the back door, and squeaks under Hanner. It's 1-0. 1:21 left on this Merlot penalty. The Penguins still got to get to work and get this kill here. As Kaminski takes it off the face-off at center ice, dumps it in, and Real will be on this. Let's see if he can get it to Austin Wu, who had a chance driving to that back post, and Real elects to keep it and backhand it in on the net. It's smothered, and you know, those little opportunities, they come and go quick, and you've got to be ready to maybe make that little pop pass or that area pass. Obviously never a bad play to put it on net, but shorthanded goal would have been a nice way to answer back right there for the Penguins as the Fury come up ice now. Man on an island right here as he burns by Kaminski down the wall. Kaminski without his stick. We're short a guy and we're short a stick here. The Penguins are hoping to avoid any kind of trouble, and it's to the back door. Oh my goodness, Hanner never give up. Slides across on his belly, Superman save to the back door as White was able to corral the first opportunity, but he's on it again now. What a save by Hanner to keep this a 1-goal game. 30 seconds left on the kill. This Fury team, they look to set it up again, and here they go. This is what they do, and here's Campbell going to work. The magician, oh, and he found White back door. He's just such good vision on him. Him and White have great chemistry out there. They can make a lot of things happen, and got to keep an eye on them. White, a good skater, good strong shot, heads-up player, and him and Campbell together are deadly as he's going to get it on the back door here, and he tries a one-touch. Of course, Fury really good at those seam passes. As a penalty expires, Merlot back on the ice. Kaminski still without a stick. I don't know if he can regenerate a stick like you would in a video game, but he does go out to the neutral zone to collect his stick, and he's back out there now. 3 defensemen on for the Penguins as they try to escape this situation right now. Hard on puck battles down there as Wu comes in and scoops it out to the neutral zone. Real swooping around out there, hoping for a break, hoping he can go the distance. No Penguin players able to change. They've been out there a long time. Be interesting to see what they could do as they only get it out to the red line. We'll see the Fury will go strong side, and they're going to go straight up. They usually go over to the weak side, get it out of trouble. I knew that was going to happen. The coaches call a penalty here. Fell for it. That was easy. The oldest trick in the book, I call it. You just yell a little bit and you get attention. Of course, there was a little bit of a sloppy change there. Guys were trying to come off. There was 3 defensemen on the ice, 2 forwards. Puck was right in front of the benches, and Austin Wu was standing there waiting for Jason Julius to open up the gate. In that time, the puck came in Austin's skates, and he decided to punt it ahead as Shub was jumping onto the ice, and the Fury coaches raised the alarms, and a few seconds later you get the call. So the Penguins back to the penalty kill as they get up the ice right now, and here goes Shuby. Fantastic penalty killer for the Penguins. And Sproul up front. It's penalty trouble early. They can get out of it. Great read right there by Julius to jump up and cut off that long bomb pass. This Fury team tries to get organized, usually very organized. Strong side to weak side, and they'll look for options here. Campbell and White swooping out in the neutral zone, trying to get open. Ofterheide steps in. He elects to look like he wanted to tee one up and go full-blown Al MacInnis style. Of course, Al MacInnis, a Maritimer from the same place as Sidney Crosby. Now the Fury look to get up ice. Campbell with the puck. How's she going under the stick? Very creative, smart player. He's all over the ice. Now the Fury will get a full line change in as they get the puck in deep. 16 seconds left on the kill here for the Penguins. Maybe they can stay 5-on-5 for a good chunk of time as they've taken quite a few penalties here early in this game. Starr unable to clear. He was looking for a pass as Paris came off the bench, and he does a good job coming back in the zone as Wu is now out of the box. We're back to 5-on-5. Can this stay the same? As the Penguins are rimming it around the wall. There's good support by Wu. He swoops in, and look at this young man skate. That's an absolute clinic. Stay out of his way. Gets it all the way down in the corner, and big twin towers, Paris and Wu going to work in the corner. Puck comes around, and Kaminsky tries to keep it in. He does, and Paris has the puck as Brody Carter's there. Armstrong steps onto the ice. We got another stick down on the ice, this time a Fury player stick, as they look to regroup and find some room and try to get out of the zone. Good battle and support down here as it's put out front, hits a skate and doesn't get there, but Paris stays on it. Finds a seam to that weak side defenseman. Kaminsky flips it in on net. Cruz Armstrong battling for body position out front. He goes behind the net. Oh, a fantastic play. That's like how you draw it up. They work on that stuff in practice. I love how Brody Carter didn't get too in close to the net. Sometimes these guys have, the ability to get in a little too tight to the net. And nonetheless, it comes the other way, and just like that, down the wing, the left-hand side. Under pressure, a shot goes short side, maybe through the blocker on Hanner. Just off a shot as they crash into the boards down there. A little dangerous play heading into the boards, both guys piled on top of each other. The goal gets through, it's 2-0, and just like that, Penn's back to 5-on-5. They give up a 5-on-3 goal, now a 5-on-5 goal, and a quick rush the other way after a great opportunity. Down low, winning puck battles and using each other to execute. All 3 guys on forward figured in on that. Cam Evans at the net on a feed from Filiaggi, just bunts it in, and he gets a pinball flipper out and kicks it into the corner, does a Fury goaltender. The Penguins are trying to keep this puck inside the zone. Filiaggi hounding the Fury player through the neutral zone, and Big Jacobs up over the zone, and he battering rams him way over the Merlot as he enters the zone and throws a puck wide of the net. Penguins need to get it out of there. They need to go D to D probably on that play. Bump it out of traffic, get it out of hard areas. Make players skate and chase you to check you. They do here on this play now, and there's an easy breakout as Evans does a nice overload through the middle. It's a 2-on-1, possibly a 3, and there's a shot. A pad pass by Evans, real smart opportunity, just no puck luck in that kick into Filiaggi on the back door. He did a good job to get there. A little bit tied up as well. Starr wheels it up. He finds Julius as they come across the line with 4. Julius wide with a laser beam off the glass, and Starr will collect it on the far side and rim it back in. They're looking to get a line change. Filiaggi's off. And they're saying it was played with a high stick. We get a whistle on the play. We get a full sail line change here for the Penguins, and they're looking to hunt back in this game. Of course, I mentioned the Fury 1-5. They've won 5 out of the 6 matchups against the Penguins this year. If that was a best-of-7 series, she'd be over. And I'm back. Stepped aside for a second. I like to socialize with our fans here at Cine Swirl. They come up to the booth, you know. They have questions. They ask about our swag or our merch coming out soon. We're on it. We've got winter beanies, hats. We had some prototypes. Cameraman Chris Merlot of the Goodwill made me a hoodie. And I love it. Cine Swirl, Swirly Nation hoodie. That's the same play as Filiaggi. And get Jason Julius yelling at the ref. It might work here. Always seems to. Oldest trick in the book. And great rush up ice there. I believe that was Wu trying to cut in and was taken out. Let me check the numbers here. How many people we got on watching? How many people we got on here? We've got 34 tuning in. It's an unbelievable number here for Cine Swirl. Probably the same 34 that tune in almost every game, but we appreciate it. And the Penguins are tracking back right now, trying to get back going the other way. Tino Valelak turns it over. He's swallowed up on the other side of the net, and we're back working it down low. The Eiffel Tower, Paris with it as he dumps it up to Carter, and Armstrong will come across and try to keep him on that side of the ice as they go strong side to weak side again. They're very good at that. Make this Pens team chase you all the way across the ice. They pull you to one side, get it to the other. Very organized. Everyone's in the right spot. Makes them very efficient. Saves energy. I like to think of it as Michael Phelps. Whoa, my goodness. Was that a blast out of nowhere? What's he got, a 22 flex? Unbelievable as Ofterhide came off of the bench up into the play, and it was a 3-on-2 rush with Evans and Armstrong with the net drive and pulled the D-man right back, and Ofterhide stepped into that thing. And they're going to have to ice the crossbar down after that one. That was an absolute laser beam. And maybe this can get the Penguins' mojo going. And Ofterhide with a giveaway up the middle. It's laying around in the crease. They're spinning around. They pick it up, they leave it again, and the battle's back on here. Fury team pretty crafty as the Penguins are looking to execute some plays. Breakouts under pressure. As Real comes up this right side, so dangerous looking up this right side. A nice dish to Filiaggi, he finds him. And that's kicked out, and here comes Jacobs. Back the other way for the Fury. He cuts inside, he tries to go outside, and there's a numbers game in that situation as he's swallowed up by the Penguins. And Julius makes a good play. He's got Evans on the far side. Real's going to take it all the way up. They've got a 3-on-1. Can they execute a play right here? And it was passed into the net by Evans. And that was good execution. So we had it on the first 3-on-2 with the crossbar. We had a 3-on-1 again where Real laid it over, and then another 3-on-1 coming back the other way. The Pens have been able to get some chances off the rush here. That time they capitalize 2-1 with 2:03 left in the first period. That's a big goal for this Penguins team to get back in the game and get a little life. Little life in this group, a little momentum, a little good feeling. Get the kids smiling. Starr tried to poach up and get a break, and here comes Campbell again. He'll hang on to it, he won't give it away. Little nasty little hook on Wu there as he stripped it from him as they come back up the ice, and Shuby. Sauce pass over to Sproul, who stays on it, pokes it down, and Wu's right on him as he attacks and spins off the wall. Get up, Austin Wu, and he fires it at the net looking for 5-hole or anything, and it's kicked out. And here they go, Campbell trying to track down a loose bouncing puck against Kaminsky. Kaminsky gathers it, Campbell strips him of it. And the play kind of kicks around back over there. Campbell and Kaminsky fight for the puck. Wu's in there in support. Kaminsky tries to shuffle it out behind the net, but it's turned over and just seems to find the stick of 88 Campbell again. And Penguins having all sorts of trouble just executing a little bump play. The pressure's on down low, and it is again as White and Campbell get on Wu, and it's turned back over and dumped back in behind the net. Villela and Kaminsky get their wires crossed a little. Who's getting that puck as White spins off the wall down low to Campbell. It spins and fires and just doesn't get enough of it as Villela puts a little pressure on him. I'm trying to see these Penguins players trying to sort it out down low, and that puck kicks out front, and Hanner had to be extra careful. There's bodies flying all over the place. Tino Villela tries to exit the zone, and it's kept in. We've got a winger down low, just ran into another guy. We've got now Wu decides to skate with it. He better get his legs going if he's going to get it out of there. That was a hard shift for the Penguins. They were in some trouble, unable to get it out and battling to get any kind of puck possession. As it's sent in on Hanner again, and he blockers it to side, and Kaminsky will get it, and that'll do it. Thank goodness the buzzer went, because the Penguins running around unorganized, losing battles, and the pressure of this Fury team a little bit too much at the end there. And nothing crazy. Hanner, a little blocker save, kicked it to the side, but that was a big goal at the end. Nicely executed, 3-on-1 up the ice, and Cameron Evans will pot that one out. The goalie didn't move. I don't know if he thought he was going to pass it again, but nonetheless, it's a 2-1 game, so a 5-on-3 goal for the Fury, a 5-on-5 marker, and then another 5-on-5 marker for the Penguins to end the first period of play. And this is how it usually goes against these guys, I find. It's times we played the Fury this year, first couple periods are fairly close, and where we get lost is in the third period, where they look to stretch it out a little bit. It's Campbell and Evans and Foyt for this Fury team just seem to kind of get better as the game goes on. So we'll see if the Penguins can, find some momentum shifts here and bury their opportunities and chances and get some offensive zone shifts. So we're here to start the second period. Puck is down. I've got Mila Armstrong here, my daughter, my oldest daughter, who was in a cheer competition in Erie this morning. She's sporting her full cheer outfit at the game. She wanted to, it was her idea. And of course, she's got her medal around her neck. I guess that's what champions do. As Evan White pours up over the offensive zone, fires a shot, long range shot that's blocked by Penguins defenders there, and Ofterheide will pick it up and try to scoot out the other side. Bump pass up to Carter, Armstrong and Carter up the ice, and Carter's looking to get off as Foyt goes back for the puck. Armstrong applying a little bit of pressure, D to D here. They're making him work back and forth. He's looking tired. As Foyt just effortlessly pops out of the behind the net, and away the Fury go again across the offensive line. Ofterheide, a good stick, and pokes it off. Little poise on that play, little how's she going. As Evans will pick it up wide, and he's back in wide into the zone here. Tries to throw it out front, blocked, and now it's going to kick in around the net. Evans back on it to Filiaggi, who does like a little chop bunt shot, trying to look for anybody in front of the net. And it's strong side to weak side again right here for the Fury as they regroup and get organized and try to get out, but good pressure by Starr down the strong side there. And they're going to give it an effort now. They're going to kick it over to the other side right here, and Julius with an opportunity to kick it in. Real fires, and it's going to pop to Evans. He's got an opportunity for a little shot pass, and it doesn't find Filiaggi, who had his stick down heading towards that net. Evans off the back door. He was sitting there. Filiaggi elects to shoot, and they pounce on the rebound and get some extended zone time here with Real coming off the end wall. He was looking for Evans, who was made his way to the front of the net, but another shot block here by the Fury, and they're having their turn at trying to get it out of their own zone. They now cross into the offensive zone. Shot pass, another block. A lot of block tip pucks. Nice defensive play by some of these players. Real steps inside and fires it back across, and it kind of bounces around. An opportunity as Evans was swirling in there. Real tried to jump on it. He was attacked right away, and here comes the Fury back the other way. Opportunities back and forth. Kaminsky down there. Villela plays it off, and Wu comes in and just bounces into the corner. He'll jump on it, and here comes Shub, and Evans up the wall. Evans on a long shift. Of course, he's on this long ways here from the bench. He's looking to get off, but he wants to stay on the play. And here comes the change, and Sproul will head out there, tracking across the ice all the way over here, and he might find himself a little break. Puck bouncing around, and Jacobs from his knees able to just poke it. Out of trouble as the Penguins were converging on the puck right in front of the net. Top of the circles, could have been a great opportunity, but a good play by Jacobs to clear it as it's back in the Penguin zone. Shuby in front of his net, and a great reaction by Wu to corral that as he goes, see you later, between the legs. He comes in, and another deflected puck by Hoyt, and it is a goal for Austin Wu. Is it just kind of like an off-speed change-up? Wu! Are Wu kidding me? Austin Wu with 11:38 on the clock ties this game up here in the second period. Started in their own end and headed up ice. Austin Wu had to adjust and pick up a pass coming out of his zone, went all the way down, and on a deflected shot, kind of an off-speed change-up, had the goalie fooled as he tried to figure out how that thing was going to get to him. And sometimes a little trickery is better. We know Austin can rip it. Nonetheless, here we go. It's a 2-2 game. We're back squared on a flip out, and that should have been icing. Likely, nonetheless, it's waved off, and this big line for the Fury are back after it in the O zone and trying to manage this puck. And Shuby was almost off to the races there as Foyt kind of bumbled it a little bit. We don't see that often from him. Now Merlot down in the corner. He gathers it. It's over to Wu. Tries to throw the Cleveland clamp on his Campbell down there, I believe. Sedlak. And Shuby gets a puck on a turnover, and here comes Sproul up the ice. He tries to cut in. Shuby picks it up on the drop. It's a 3-on-2 entering the zone. Austin Wu on the backhand and just miss, and away they go out the other side. And here comes Campbell with White. 3-on-2, and Sproul with a good back check picks it off, and they go the other way. Tries to hit Julius, who elected to jump up in the play. It's away from him and into the Fury zone as they complete some line changes here. Paris picks off a pass of his own. Kind of bouncing around in here, trying to get it all sorted out. Armstrong comes across to put some pressure on, and it forces them offside. Here at the 10-minute mark of the second period. 2-2's a score. Penguins and Fury, game 2 today between these teams. 4-1 victory for the Fury this morning. Pens looking for a little revenge today. Of course, they'll play tomorrow morning as well. Be a tough one to get up for the old hockey dads and moms out there. But we do it. We do it because we love it. Penguins looking to get organized and try to get out of the zone here. Little chip pass, and it's out, and here goes Carter. He's going to get up after it. See if they can get it up, cut it off up here. Paris is looking to get up the ice. Caught in between as he picks it up. Armstrong's now got it. Passes it down to Paris. He'll tack into the net. Paris finds it, bounces around at the net. The Pens, both Carter and Armstrong, vacated to behind the net. Now Armstrong's on it again. Trying to separate from his men, coming out of the corner. He'll pull it off the wall. He's in a little bit of trouble as players converge on him. He likes to get it in deep and almost got away from him there as he tried to pull it off the wall. Tino Villela up in the play, and here we go. Real turns it back up on a long bomb pass. He loves to cut into the middle, and bodies will be there. They'll converge as he elects to try to make a drop pass and just loses the puck. Villela jumps up in the play, keeps it alive as the Penguins look to establish some offensive zone pressure, and absolute bomb from the 62-pound Cameron Evans as he jumps on another puck right here. Filiaggi all over it. Evans trying to help him out. It does clear the zone. They'll have to regroup here as Villela gets the puck at his own blue line right up to Filiaggi as they re-attack again. Real and Evans coming in, and he cuts into the middle, down to Real at the side of the net with an opportunity. Real's knocked down, and it looks like there's going to be a call here. I don't know what it'll be. Tripping. 98.4% of the time, all the time, it's tripping. Yeah, it went up from 0.2 to 0.4. I was just made aware of that. Good things the stats guys were right on that here at Cine Swirl TV. Pens will go to the power play here as they keep this line on the ice. See if they can set anything up and generate. I don't know why the boys on those 3-on-2s elect to cut into the middle and kill the play. It's like a tractor beam. They can't help themselves. Coming down and then cutting into everything. Taking everyone out of it. But they get to a power play here. A chance to take the lead for the first time this weekend. Real sets it up. Far side to Ofterhide. Little plays catch with Cameron Evans over on that far side. Merlot kind of gets the umbrella swirling around here. They get it into the middle, and Ofterhide, a nice keeping at the point. So he now switches spots with Merlot. Cross to Real, or Evans it is over there on that side. And now they're under pressure. Swarm in on this puck to keep it alive. Good job by Ofterhide. One, to get the puck. Two, to use his body to shield it. And they can kind of corral this puck and set it back up. Filiaggi back to Merlot. Merlot fakes shot, looks down low. Pass to Evans. It ricochets as he takes a bad angle shot, and here goes Campbell. Ever dangerous Campbell with the puck. He's so strong on the puck as he shields the puck with his body. The Fury wanted a penalty on that play. Just a hard hockey play, I think, but if it was going to be anything, it was probably going to be tripping. As Real try to track this puck down. No, they wave it off, and we're getting another change at the benches that has gone awry. Here's a regroup. Ofterheid's going to have to watch out as Patera, I think that's how you say it, Potempa, steps out of the box, and surprise, he was right in his face, and another surprise down low as the Fury are on the puck, and they'll work it behind the net, looking to try to get it out front as Penguins will settle into some defensive posture here and hope to chip it out of the boards. A Sproul with a great overload. That's the play. That's what you got to do. You got to come over and help. As Sproul throws it in a dangle machine, flips the switch to dangle on his stick, and away he went, trying to work it in there. Gets to his backhand, but it's kicked aside, and the Fury will come out of their zone right in front of their benches as they come across the blue line, the offensive zone. Backhand, forehand. Villela just kind of gets his body in the way. But it still finds its way to the front of the net, and Starr searching for it. It just bounces behind him, and the Fury able to jump on it. And Anner's right there aggressive as he sips from his water bottle. At least I hope it's water in there. I'll have to have a talk with his father. Another one by Hanner. He swallows that up. Smothers the puck, corrals it. Line change now for the Penguins as they step onto the ice. This the Paris Carter Armstrong line. It's one to the wall as Kaminsky brings it down behind his net. He bumps it over. Carter steps on a banana peel and takes a spill. The battle now ensues down by the Zamboni gate. Paris working like a vulture to pick the meat off the carcass down there, off that pile. And here it comes out. They go D to D, cross ice, and Armstrong tries to get across into his guy as everyone was collapsed down low. Good play by the Fury there, but Hanner stays with that play and swallows it up. Get another line change here for the Pens. Another D-zone face-off. Good job by Schub to jump out off his position as he sends it over to Sproul. Schub again can't find it in his feet here. It's a battle in front of the Fury bench. Wu gets it, uses his legs to get it out of there. Strong side to weak side. I like that. Lots of room now. You can make a decision. You got numbers. Wu drives the middle lane. Ofterheide jumps up, grabs it down, and just not enough. And here they come. And there goes Campbell. Defenseman Ofterheide up in the play. A 2-on-2 rush. He drives the net, and Campbell had a great idea to feather that into the back door. And good job by Julius to pick that pass off with his skate and gets it out of trouble here, but the Fury stay on the puck as Jacobs in the corner, down low, low to high, as they work this D to D real nice. And here's Foyt. He's calm as a cucumber. Look at this fella up top, just swirling, pulling players around, making players spread out. We'll see if Sproul can get it out here from his side as Jacobs is on him, and he flips it up to the D, and they're back under possession, low to high, high to low, and they're going to work here as get the D to D to Foyt. He spinorama at the blue line. He walks down the wall now to keep the play alive, and he's under attack as Shuby makes it hard on him, and Sproul's trying to fly the zone. They'll have a 2-on-1 break here as Fury make a line change. Oh, just a pass just off the mark as you could see that was happening as the defender came off the bench and caught Starr, who was up in the play as well. Starr under some pressure here at the blue line, but kind of calms it down and sends it in, and Evan White's going to wind it up here, and his hair is just blazing like a cape behind him as he comes in over the offensive blue line wide, loses the handle on it. He's not happy with himself as he gets it over to Campbell on the other side. They do so good at that. Know where each other are. They spread the zone. Armstrong picks it up on a breakout. He hits Carter, who had to reach for that puck, and Penguins up the ice now, and Paris tries to get up on this puck and keep it in the zone, and keep it alive here. The Pens swarm the puck, 3 players on it. Armstrong makes a push down the wall. He's putting pressure. A lot of chasing in this game by the Penguins as Fury do such a good job at managing that puck. As Armstrong dumps it in, that'll be icing. Too bad it didn't get on net, but this line a little tired from chasing so much. They'll get a line change back in the defensive zone here. Evans, Filiagi, Reel, Villela, Kaminsky out to take this defensive zone faceoff. As they get organized, the Fury does, they come in, and Reel wanted to get out there a little early. He stopped, now he's out. Look at these Fury, they just get to their spots, they bump it around. We'll see if Reel can get a stick on it here. He's usually pretty good at catching a break coming out of the zone. A little poke here as Evans is kind of off the pile, sniffing around for a break to get out, and here he goes, Reel. I told you, and Evans will get up there with them. 2 good skaters. We'll see if they can execute, and just too far ahead of Evans as he just walks into that and fires it at the net, and it is captured by this goaltender, the Fury goaltender, the glove. Just catches it, gets a whistle, 2-2. Minute 55 left in this period. Offensive zone face-off right now for the Penguins. Just starting the second quarter in that NFL game, the Titans against the Bengals. It's playoff football. It's 6-0 Bengals. Right now, of course, the 49ers and the Packers are later tonight. I can't wait for that one. That should be a doozy. Penguins win the draw and look to execute, but just lose the puck. And that finds its way outside the blue line, and we'll get an offside call here as the puck gets out of the zone and goes back in without players exiting. It doesn't matter, you're not allowed to check up at this level, so there'll be a whistle right away. Reel off to the left-hand side here. I don't know if I've ever seen that play work, maybe once this year, but nonetheless, they get possession and are in. And Evans with a good try, and Reel finds him in the slot as he came darting in off of getting possession off that offensive zone face-off. And here goes Cam Evans with White tracking him down, and Foyt's on him. 2 pretty good skaters right there. Centers it and goes all the way across the other side. Now Evans on it again. Stream down there. Filiagi works his butt off down low to pull it out front, and Filiagi saying it's in, as it might have ricocheted off a few bodies, but we get a whistle, and you might be able to convince this ref that might have been a goal if you would have tried a little harder. But it'll be offensive zone draw here. Woo out for the faceoff, and Schub and Sproul. They keep it in. Woo swirls on the puck. Dumps it back in. Sproul turns and fires. And here come Campbell. He's looking out the forecheck here as White now attacks Starr, and it's just a flip out under pressure. Woo now with the puck, fumbles it, and he's looking for options. Gonna bump it over to Starr. Good outlet there. They keep it, spins off of him. He's gonna try to get it up, and he'll go the distance. A big horse, the Constellation Kid. Starr, one hand on his stick, pulls it all the way through to the blue as he takes it all the way down the ice himself. And Evans with a big reach as he'll head up ice. Sedlak, great read all the way up and just catches him, does Julius on that back check. Unable to corral it on a nice pass by White. And it's smothered by Hanner on a good opportunity by the Fury off the rush. Must be something in their Fury water bottles for them. These White, Campbell, these guys have unlimited energy. And there's Jacobs from a bad angle shot. It hits the post, hits off of Hanner's leg, and finds its way in. And we saw it the other side. Filiagi thought he had a little bad angle chop goal. Jacob says, I'll try it myself, and it went in, and it's 3-2, 16 seconds left in this second period. The game was tied, and that'll put the Fury back up in front. Penn's having trouble getting any kind of a lead against this Fury team. They look to get to the third period here as Jacobs jumps on another puck, just oozing confidence and a laser beam. They may have to replace the glass behind the net, and the puck is turned over. Just hungrier are this Fury team as they keep jumping on it, throw it out front, and Evans will find it. Could have had a break, but the time will expire, and that's the end of the second period here. The Pens look to regroup and now find themselves trying to fight back into this game. And you see this Fury team must be named after the hunger that they play with out there, and tough on battles and are relentless down in and around the net. And a little bit of luck goes with it as well as Jacobs finds a go-ahead goal that banks off a Hanner. Now they're getting to the whiteboards, getting instruction. Both teams trying to find a way to find the answer to win this game. DJ Drew Ofterhide on the tunes down there. Villela on the score clock, and Filiaggi on the penalty gates. Takes a village around here. Brothers and sisters running all over the rink. A bunch of games this weekend out here. The 09s, the 10s, the 11s. Everyone's playing. The rink is absolutely chaotic. Parking lots packed. So Fury bang their sticks on the boards to start this period. Trying to rally the troops here. They say we want another win. The Pens line up for this draw. The Filiaggi line stays on the ice, and they say we got other ideas. But they'll get in on the forecheck here. Villela, here they come. Filiaggi can't find that puck on a little bump pass from Evans, as Real will now collect it going back into his own end. Wheels the net. Sedlak's right on him as he just throws it around the boards. And Filiaggi left there to battle with three Fury players. Real sniffing out at the blue line and outside the zone for a play. They keep it in the zone, and there's Hanner with a good save. This Fury team is good on battles. You've got to hang in there. You've got to have numbers. You've got to have support. Or else these guys will eat you up, and they win a face-off here in the offensive zone as Shuby comes out to face that shot. We know he'll eat a couple pucks. He doesn't mind blocking some shots as Wu and Sproul are running into each other over there. Get it to Shuby in the offensive blue line. He comes across. He's looking for options as he enters the zone, trying to buy some time for some players to catch up. And looks like William Sproul heads off the ice in some discomfort. I don't know what happened there. Didn't see what happened. Pens chip the puck out into the Fury zone. They'll get back. Oh, nice little evasion there. A little fake. How's she going? D to Dio. Another little fake. How's she going? But Carter picks it off. Wu's in the slot. They try to throw it out front. It hits a skate. It's back behind the net. Fury get it, and Ofterhide keeps it in. Glove to stick as he walks in. He has him backdoor. Great play. Oh, what a save. And Shub tackled from behind, and now he's knocked down again. Merlot's in there saying, leave my buddy alone. Great opportunity for Shuby in and around the net, and a little extra push at the end. Looks like the Fury will end up in the penalty box. The first one, the pancake flop, was okay, but they didn't like that little extra push, I don't think. It'll be a roughing penalty. Penguins trying to rally here on the power play. Paris, Carter, Armstrong, Starr, Julius. As the Fury now elect to get some penalty killers out there. Campbell will come out for this face-off. Big face-off here for Paris. I don't know what's going on now. Looks like he's trying to ask about the roughing penalty. I'm not sure what the decision is here, but special teams, right? This power play could be huge, and get them back in the game. We'll see if they can set something up and find some kind of execution and generate a couple good looks here. I can see a little traffic in front if they can get it to Star for that bomb from the point. He's got that blue lightsaber stick that he loves to tickle the rafters every once in a while. We might see that great Star celebration as well. It's like a funky chicken almost. We haven't seen it in a little while, but gets the knees bouncing, and Penguins try to outnumber them in the zone there, but it's chipped out to Campbell as he just kind of lofts it in behind the net, and they'll look to regroup. Come back up ice, Star over to Carter. Carter up to Paris. Now they enter in the offensive zone. They've got some numbers here. Entering, will they attack off the rush or look to set it up? They look to set it up as Paris pulls it back, and now they've got it going. They'll force a play out front. Good job by Julius to corral it as Armstrong now tries to jump on it, just a little bit slow in getting there. Armstrong, maybe a little trickery as he has to keep moving his feet to get to these pucks, and Campbell won't wait. Uses his body to shield the puck. Armstrong all alone now. Star's going to come in. I didn't see what happened there. Sticks were tied up, and Armstrong hook him. I don't know what the call is. We're getting an arm out. I don't know what that call is. Hooking, yeah, hooking. Armstrong gets a hooking as he was engaged down low on a little body battle. Going for the puck down low, and there goes the power play. So 17 seconds left on the Fury penalty, a minute 30 for Armstrong up on the board. 4-on-4 for 17 seconds. Campbell goes back, hits an oxygen tank, and now he's back on the ice again here with White. They're looking to get an advantage, and they send another guy out. Too many men on the ice. Little mistake right there. Sedlak saw his line mates going out, but it's 4-on-4, so he goes back and says, okay, I'll sit down. Campbell and Evans in on the face-off. Evans kind of won it, but it kicked back to the point as Hoyt sets it up here with White. Down in the corner, Merlot will jump on it. Bump it to Filiaggi, and he's attacked right away by Foyt. Good play by Evans to use his body, get under his stick, and he pokes it just a little too far ahead of himself. And here come the Fury back the other way, and it's White carrying it down the middle, and they're now on the power play. Sedlak is now on the ice with his line mates, and Campbell takes it, shields a puck. Couple Penguins converge on him, and it's gotten out of the zone by Filiaggi as Evans looks to be a little tired there in front of the Penguins back. And they'll get the offside call as White just in a little ahead of that play. 45 seconds left on the kill. 3-2, 11:34 in the third period. Looks like the Fury don't know what they're doing here, but they look like they're doing the Penguins face-off play on the power play here, hoping to spring Sedlak in all alone on the far side. Real tried to come in and almost was away, but Fury corral the puck, and they're back in the zone. Little drop pass, nice little entry as the Fury get to their spots and try to set up. As they get that seam pass, and there's Campbell. Good catch and release shot by Campbell on the seam pass. This might make it for icing. There's one guy that could catch that. It's Foyt as he was tracking back for the puck, but they'll come all the way back. 20 seconds left to number 20, who's in the penalty box right now for hooking, and we'll see if these guys can get through this kill, and we'll have just over 10.5 minutes to try to get back into this game down 1. Real comes out on the wall and is trying to smother the play on the wall, but another lost stick. What is going on? Kaminsky lost his stick. Now Julius without his stick. And Real will have a chance up ice now. He's trying to get that puck to lay flat as he enters the zone. And he'll cut into the middle and get swallowed up, so he elects just to bunt it down to Wu, who's now down on the wall, battling 2 Fury players. And Real picks it out of there, and he's got Sproul down the middle, and it's just laser beam pass, a little too much for him to handle. Great play by Star. He finds Wu, and Wu with a laser beam And he's got 2. Austin Wu. Great play off the forecheck to corral the puck, and I don't know if that was a shorty or if Armstrong got to the bench. He did, because Sproul came on the ice and almost had one coming right down Grant Street. Just missed him. A great keep in by Starr, who an unbelievable acrobatic play. And here we go again. Oh, I thought he could have seen Shuby coming in late there. He wanted the puck, and it was thrown into Wu, who was crashing the net looking for a hat trick. Wouldn't that be something? Austin Wu. Can he be the difference maker? He has so far, but can he put the Pens up? They haven't led at all against these guys in the last 2 games here. And Wu picks it up. Good support in his zone. He's out with speed. Kid's strong down the wing. He'll just keep going if you let him. There, great play, and it's Sproul, and that thing is gloved down. Sproul stays on. He's got an opportunity. He just tries to shovel it back out front. 4 Fury players kind of shut down the strong side of that net as they break out of the zone, and they'll look to get a line change and some fresh bodies on. It's dumped in on Hanner and kicked to the wall as they're going to try to get up ice. Ofterhide turns it up, and here comes Paris off the bench as well with Shub. Will give a Shuby flip, and it just hits a stanchion, and should have been offside, and it wasn't. And now away comes Campbell and White, and we'll see if they can capitalize on a mistake right here. No, they don't, and almost do. Penguins complete a full line change. Armstrong blows a wheel, trying to turn up the zone as he gets up and back into the play. It hits White through the seam. Merlot puts pressure on him. Sedlak will work it down low as he's converged on by 3 Penguins. He still wins the puck. He doesn't care. Goes low to high, back down low, and here's White down below the goal line as Paris will kind of pick away at it. Sproul out there. Armstrong off his skate. He's all alone. He's 1-on-3. He tries to kick it up. He loops back, and can he get back onside? He does, but that is offside. I believe he got back onside, but a whistle nonetheless. 8:43 left. Tie game. Austin Wu having himself an evening. 2 desserts for him after supper tonight. You heard it. Nancy Wu will have to get him 2 desserts. Nancy and Sam might go broke with the way Austin eats, I assume. There's this big line for the Fury. Break back in, and here goes smooth skating Brody Carter with Armstrong up. 2-on-2 with White back checking, and Julius was right there if he could have stayed alive, and there it is again, and now they're up with guys sneaking in behind, and they've got a 2-on-1 to White all the way across. Good job by Hanner to come across, but also stay up. He didn't fall down on his stomach. He stayed up, got big, and forced White to put it over the net. And here goes Carter again. He's off to the races. They've got numbers if they can do it here. Comes up the middle, bunts it over. Armstrong a little pick, but he keeps it alive, and all kinds of bodies in and around that net. There's a Fury dump it in now, and we're into crunch time here in a tie game. 3rd period. 7.5 minutes, up to Reel on his right side, and it's just out of his reach on a pass from Filiaggi. They'll come all the way back for an icing. It's about that time you start thinking about dinner. It's 5:30 here, local time. Go, focus, Army, back to the game. What am I doing? This is crunch time. It's 3-3, 7:20 on the clock. A face-off in the offensive zone. The Penguins just trying to fight for it. They seem to be around a lot of battles, but never come up with it. It's support guys don't pick it up. Who's going to get it? A little confused, and I don't know what's going on. I lost sight down here. It's just a schmozzle of bodies. You just hear the Fury bench yelling. And they'll get the call here. Merlot will be in the box for body checking. I believe. Was it body checking? What's this? Now Conway, Coach Conway wants to have a chat. Crucial, obviously the Pens with a good opportunity as they had a power play a while ago, and then Armstrong took one, and now they're back in the box again, and we'll see if they can get this kill as they sent out their big boys. Power play unit. See what they can set up as Campbell, Sedlak, and Foyt are scheming something dangerous here. And wins it back easily against Filiaggi, does Campbell, and Foyt to White. White has it, he's not under pressure at all. He just kind of hangs on to it, throws one at the net as Sedlak trying to find it, and Bolello will pick it up. He tries to lose his check behind the net and kind of bumps it, and Campbell easily recovers to Foyt. And they're going to set up in their umbrella here. It's to Campbell through the seam after a shot, and a great block by Ofterheide. Penn's very passive in their kill rate here, but this Fury team has it set up, and they can make mistakes right there, and a little fumbled pass. Filiaggi tries to get at it, and he is interfered with, picked and interfered with as Ofterheide tackles a guy down and around the net, and now it gets out, and here goes Filiaggi and Evans. They have themselves a chance here, a break. Can they execute a play? A pass to Evans, a catch and release, and it's just not enough as Campbell comes back and knocks Evans down, and they're going to get the call on that. So we had a pick, we had a possible another little hit down in the zone. They let that go, and then a 2-on-1 break up the ice, and Campbell on the back checks decides to take Evans out as he loses the handle on the puck on a great opportunity 2-on-1. And Campbell is a heck of a player for this team. And we're having conversation again. I don't know what the complaint is. If it really would have happened, the interference should have been called at the start, then the other thing wouldn't have happened, and then the Campbell penalty wouldn't have happened. And well, what's the point of arguing that? Just process of elimination as far as I'm concerned, and they got the third one. 4-on-4 here, it looks like it'll be. Key thing is Campbell's in the box. Obviously, he's a big part of this Fury team. A real good player is Campbell, and he'll be sitting out for a minute and a half or less if the Penguins can spring on the power play after Merlot's penalty. He'll be up in 34 seconds. 56 seconds of the power play if it gets through this. Set it up D to D, and gets down in behind the net off the face-off here, and Starr keeps it in at the point. Puck's rolling and bouncing. You can see snow piled up all over there. Where's the ice crew? I don't have an ice crew. Not yet. You got to make it to the show before you get an ice crew. Starr just kind of sets it up. He's under pressure. He had it behind the net. He could have just stopped there, and with a nice quick pass to Julius as he looks up to Merlot, who comes out of the box. The power play is on now as he comes in and just throws it to the middle, and White will try to take care of this. So they're streaking up the ice, and man, he's a nice skater. He's got pop in his legs. He can jump. You know what? He doesn't try to force a dipsy doodle dangle. He backs him into a good point, and he just rips a shot, and Hanner has to make a big save as collision here. Players accidentally bumping into each other, and 41 seconds now to this Campbell penalty. 3-3, 5:17 left. Penguins with the Filiaggi line out there. Evans and Reel as Conway looks to hope these guys can get him a goal, and face-off is one down into the Penguin zone, and Filiaggi tries to poke it, and now it's in behind, and they come up in numbers. It's a 3-on-2. off the rush here on the power play. Filietti walks all the way in, and a shot, it's off a skate and deflects down in behind the net, and Reel will win it all by himself down there. He walks it out and tries to stuff it short side, but he can't get it to go. As Evans corrals it and sets it back up. Ofterheide, D-to-D pass here as they'll rotate around up top. Down to Evans, who tries a one-time pass, and Reel tries a one-time shot, and there's not enough numbers on pucks surrounding and converging on pucks, and then it's thrown in, and here come the Fury. Campbell out of the box in a makeshift 2-on-1 as it's picked off, and Evans will get back and try to corral the puck. Campbell all alone in front as the Pens were looking to get up ice, and I want to leave him laying alone by himself in front of the net as Campbell still hanging out there, finding that soft ice. Great shot walking off the wall, and Hanner just fights that one off as it's deflected in behind the net. Everyone crashing down below the dots trying to get this puck, but they just can't get it out of the zone. Now Reel will get it, and Evans is all alone. Foyt trying to catch him. Evans, what a challenge. What a save. Confident challenge and saves. Reel gets a rebound, 2 shots at it, and another kick save into the corner. And Reel trips a guy in front of the net. And a little battle right there off a couple opportunities. What a confident save by the Fury goaltender here. Evans in all alone. Partial break. He elects to shoot as this goaltender comes challenging about 3 feet outside the blue paint. Unbelievable poise and confidence to make the save on a big moment right there. A minute 30 penalty on the board to Reel, who kind of knocked his guy down in front of the net. 98.6% of the penalties are trips. I'm just getting word now. Chalk another one up. The stats crew been busy here at Sydney Swirl. And it's the usual suspects here for the Fury as Austin Wu and Shuby, Julius, Starr out there for the kill. 3:44 left, and Campbell, ho-hum, wins another draw as they set it up here. Foyt gently takes it into the zone and just spins back and lets guys get organized. Campbell over here to his offside, and Foyt walks in, hits Campbell, back to Foyt. Foyt and Campbell there, he attacks off of it. He had short side labeled. Good save by Hanner there to find it through the legs of his defender, and they have an opportunity and they flip it out, and a turnover right there, and here goes Austin Wu, legendary hat trick. Not 1, not 2, but 3 for Austin Wu. Dr. Seuss rhyme for you on that hat trick by Austin Wu. He just kind of followed up and a miscue in the on the regroup as the Pens were able to get it out of the zone. Really a nothing play, just kind of whiffed on right there, and 58 seconds left on this Reel penalty, so this Fury team still has a decent opportunity with the way their power play has looked here to generate some chances. That was close to being offside. The Pens wanted an offside there. It was close as Evans blocked the shot, but here's Starr, and he'll elect to go off the boards, and Foyt just seemed to keep that one in. Yeah, he kept it in. And now it's on. You got to get battle hardened here, this Penguins team. Shub finding a lane, challenging, good pressure by Shub. And they kind of collide and come into each other, and it's a hook. Why don't he saying he wrapped it around him? Unconfident penalty call, but nonetheless the call was made. I believe they announced it as a hook. 5-on-3 now, 4-3. This is insanity. Austin Wu with a hat trick to take the lead, the first lead of the weekend against this Fury team, who is a poised, good hockey club. They're on the whiteboard right now. They're going to doctor up a play, and I bet you it'll come off the stick of Campbell, number 88. A little bobbling puck, and man, Austin Wu just Eyes lit up like a slot machine as he rolled up on that guy and goes, oh, here we go, okay. And we saw that challenge on the last chance by Evans, by the Fury goaltender, to come out on that 2-on-1 and make a huge save. And he went with the same strategy as Wu came in, a good heads-up play. When the goalie comes out, you deke. If he's back in his net, you shoot. And he elected to deke forehand to backhand and just tapped it in for the hat trick. And then insanity breaks loose. Couple penalties. Real on the trip, who's still sitting in there. That was a shorthanded marker by Wu as well. He'll be getting the hard hat after this game. And then Shuby with a weird call down low on the kill here as he came on to Foyt. Foyt walked down the wall and tried to rotate down on the power play, and now he's in the box for a minute and a half. 30 seconds left on this Real penalty, 29. And Campbell wins the draw again with a little help from White as they'll set it up, and a lot of options here. The Fury looking to organize. Campbell walks in, and I told you, if it was going to happen, it was off the stick of Campbell. Great timing by Campbell on that setup, though. He just get it into his hands as he attacked off that passive PK by the Pens, and that pull and shoot. I mean, you don't see that at this age, that smooth and that good. This kid's a player. As he goes far side, high glove, cross body, and still mustered enough on that. Got enough mustard on it to get it high glove on the old, pulled it real close into his feet and still snapped it off with enough force to elevate it over top of Hanner's glove side. That eliminates the first penalty to Real, and they're still on the power play as Campbell just bounces over his stick. Him and White just look for each other. Campbell keeps it in, and it's not safe yet. Penguins just can't corral it. It's just rolling off the stick, and it comes to Mr. Confidence here. Campbell lays it back, and Campbell will get it out for the Penguins. And Sproul and Carter, Ofterheid and Starr will try to get this kill. The Fury trying to get organized, go offside. 30 seconds left on the kill. 4-4 game, big goal by Campbell late in this period on the 5-on-3 after Wu had just tallied a short-handed marker. Shub goes to the box to force it to a 5-on-3, and Campbell and the Fury tie it back up. A great play and a nice shot. The power play continues here. 30 seconds as the Fury just get it in, and they're going to look to hunt this puck down. Merlot will corral it behind his net. Just rims it around as the Fury read that and cut it off on the wall, and they'll throw it back behind the net. Get it over to the far side. Good job by the Fury to outnumber and get support and have it kicked out, and they start working it around the horn as it hits off a couple bodies in front, and Hanner had to be sharp. He poked at it. Good job by him to not let that pass go across the crease. The Fury player backdoor waiting to tap that baby in. It bounces around, and Hanner's able to find it. As Evans and Filiaggi now will try to get the kill here with Merlot and Julius, I believe. White will come on the ice, coming in organization on the faceoff here. Man, 8 seconds left on the kill here. Can they get through it? 1:20 left on the game clock, 4-4. Of course, this game will end in a tie if it stays like this. It'll come down to a rubber match tomorrow morning. Shub out of the box as they walk in, and White all alone in front. Can we find this puck? You've got to dig, and it's there, and then Evans will come out all by himself, 1-on-2. He looks to try to just kind of flick it to speed as he gets in down on the puck now in the offensive zone. He'll curl up and tries to throw it in front, and Penn's forwards got in a little too tight. Just under 45 seconds now, down the wall, and it's thrown back out. This Fury D do jump up on the play and keep it in the zone. Good job by the Fury defense to get up in that play and keep it alive. After Filiaggi, a little chip to Real. He turns, and Filiaggi just kind of went to reach for that, I think. Maybe one more little stride could have maybe hit him. And it's thrown on the net, and almost a rebound, kicks to Real. as it's gathering. Campbell looking to streak out up the middle of the ice, and this will be an icing call as Hanner lets it get by. 13 seconds left on the clock. 4-4. Couple good chances by the Pens there, and Conway calling a timeout here. See what he can do. Try to get some kind of play drawn up and get a good look here with 13.7 seconds left. Enough time in the day today too for the Fury. I wonder what they'll get into. Maybe watching some football, find a nice place to eat. The best part about playing minor hockey is going and grabbing bites on the road and the hotel, knee hockey, and crushing the water slides. Same guys are out here for the Fury, and Conway has really shortened his bench up as well. Same usual customers out here on the penalty kill and power plays, and we'll see if Austin Wu has any magic left in his stick. 2-1. He'd have to have a big bomb from the red line, and time expires. 4-4. And that's the way it'll end here in Cranberry. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow morning on Cine Swirl TV. I just talked to myself for an hour and a half. It's embarrassing. Take care.